गुड इवनिंग स्टूडेंट्स, स्वागत है आप सबका मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल स्मार्ट स्टडी सेंटर आनंद पर। द प्रीवियस डे we have discussed the ratio proportion and the playing with numbers from class 6 ICSE board. In today's video we will discuss the rest maths from these chapters. The first one, and please carefully watch this video and share with your friends and must watch before your exam. It is very conceptual. The first one is which ratio is greater. You have given two ratio, that is 5:7 and 8:11. Out of these two ratio, which one is greater? We can write this ratio as fractional from like this and this one like this. So how can we equalize them? We can equalize them by equal their denominator part. 7 and 11 LCM, taking their LCM of 7 and 11, that is 77. So multiply this 77 with these two ratios. We find 11 times 1 times 7 times, that means 55, and here is 56. So 55 and 56, which one is greater? 56 is obviously greater. So we can write 56 means 8:11. From here we find 56. So 56 related to 8:11. So from the next line we can write this. So comparison is done. So which ratio is greater? 8:11. This ratio is greater. There is another method to finding this. How can we do this? 5/7 and 8/11. Just cross multiplied these two. 5 into 11, that means 55, and 7 into 8, that means 56. Here we also find that 56 is greater than 55. The same result appears here. So we can write this. So 5/7 less than 8/11. So these are the two methods. By cross multiplying or by finding their LCM, we can easily find out which ratio is greater. But remember one thing, there is two ratio is given, but if there is three ratio is given, then their cross multiplied option is not followed there. I hope you got it. When three ratios are given there, then we can't apply this cross multiply method. They are also finding the LCM of the three given ratios denominator part, and after multiplying them we can easily find out which number is greater. They will appear in integer form, so you can easily say which one is greater by, you can say the ascending order of ratios or descending order of ratios, which one they ask, you can easily answer them. The next one, number 5 from chapter 8b. The ratio of length and breadth of a classroom is given, that is 3:5, and maintain the sequence. I again repeat, maintain the sequence. Here length is first, so this 3 refers to this length. Breadth is written in second, so this 5 is also in second, so that's why breadth also refers this 5. If breadth is given 20 meter, then find the length of the classroom. So how can we do this? length is to breadth is equal to 3 is to 5, breadth 20 meter, find L. So length, first you have written L is to B is equal to 3 is to 5, B is equal to 20 meter, then write length is equal to breadth, the value of breadth, into which we have to find the length. What is the length? From here we can find length is 3. So 3 by 5. By cancelling we find length is equal to 12 meter. Got it? Length is to breadth given, or the on the other maths you also find the Sonia's beads and something beads, that types of math. They are given that Sonia is to some papaya is equal to 3 is to 5. If Sonia gets 35 chocolates, then what is the amount of chocolates that papaya get? Here also you have to find, in this type of math, look very carefully. Ratio is given, and from this ratio there is one actual value is given, and find out the another actual value. So how can we find it? Length is equal to the actual value that they given into which we have to find, that means length, that ratio is 3. So 3 by 5, 5 means breadth. After cancelling we easily find this number. There is another type of math where the total amount is given and the ratios are given. In this situation, how can solve this type of math? Just see. Question number 6 from 8B. Bella and Reena shares a reward of rupees 150 in the ratio 2:3. How much does Reena get? Look very carefully. Here total amount of rupees 150 that is given, and this 150 is equally not equally, 150 is distributed between Bella and Reena in the ratio 2:3. In the previous math, the ratio is given and one of the actual value of ratio is given, and find out the another actual value. But here the total actual value is given and the ratio is given, and we have to find out each of one's reward. So how much does Reena get? So in your question paper you have to write first statement that the Bella is to Reena, Bella is to Reena, that is 2:3. Here also maintain the sequence. Total reward is equal to 150. Now how much does Reena get? So Reena get the total amount into Reena's ratio upon sum of their ratios, that is 2 plus 3. So 150 into 2 upon 5, cancelling, that is 60. Here they find onto Reena, but you have to find out also the Bella's share. So Bella's share, Bella get, if they ask you to find out the money of Bella, here also the total amount of money into Bella's ratio, that is 3, upon total sum of total ratio, that is 2 plus 3, means here also 5, cancelling, that is 90. Sum 90 plus 60 is equal to 150, that is 150. So my math is correct. In this process you can check your answer. So I hope you understood it very easily. rewind the video as many times as you can, pause it, write down in your copy, but not write down in your copy. Exam is when tomorrow is your exam, so just watch my video very carefully as many times as you can and share with your friends. 9(2) decrease 440 kg in the ratio 11:5, and 9(1) is increase something in the ratio that given in your textbook. So look very carefully. They have to find out the decrease value from this ratio. So in this ratio, we notice that which one is the decreased value between these two, 11 and 5. 5 is the decreased or lowest one. So the decreased value is equal to the total amount into decreased, mean 5. 5 in your numerator part and 11 in your denominator part. 4 times this 0 appears here, means 200. And if they ask to find out the increased value, then you have to write this 11 in your numerator part and 5 in your denominator part, and after cancelling you will easily find out the answer. From chapter 8c, determine if the following numbers in proportion. There is a formula in proportion that product of extremes is equal to products of means. This formula is if this formula is satisfied, then you can easily say that these 4 numbers that are in proportion, like 8, 10, 16 and 20. Is these 4 numbers are in proportion or not? How can we find it? The product of extreme is equal to product of means. मैं यहाँ पर शॉर्ट पर लिख रहा हूँ, मगर आप लोग जब एग्जाम पर लिखोगे फुल फॉर्म में लिखना, नहीं तो मार्क्स कट जाएगा. Product of extreme is equal to products of mean. So extreme, these are the extreme ones. This type of math I will solve in my previous video also. But those who are missed it, again watch very carefully. Product of extreme means 8 into 20. These two are extremes. Products of means, that means 10 into 16. These are the means. So is these two are equal? 8 into 20, 160. Here also 160. So 160 is equal to 160. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. So we can easily say yes, these 4 numbers are in proportion. If this is not is equal to, means left hand side is not is equal to right hand side. Somehow in your another math, if there is 150 and there is 160 in another math, so we can easily see that the left hand side is not is equal to right hand side. So here we put this sign and say no, the given 4 numbers are not in proportion. Next, 4(3), fill in the blanks to make the following statements. 2. Chapter 8c, 200 ml is to 2.5 liter is equal to dash is to rupees 50. Fill in the blanks. तो यहाँ पर क्या बैठेगा? So if you look very carefully that these 4 numbers are in proportional form. These 2 are extremes and these 2 are means. So from this given equation, we can easily say product of extremes is equal to products of means. By changing their side, we can easily find out the value of x that we do in linear equation. But here also notice one thing, that these units are not equal. Here ml and here liter. So we have to equalize these 2 units first. So 2.5 liter means 25000 milliliter. 1 point, put it from your right side and cancel this, is equal to dash is to rupees 50. So product of extreme is equal to products of means. So 200 into 50 is equal to, here you can assume x, so x into 2500. So x is equal to, all are in multiplied form, so we have to find out the value of x. So change this 2500 into this side, because this 2500 is in your multiplied form. When it change its sign, they come in your division position. So 2500 right here, just put this 2500 here. 0 से 0 cancel, 0 से 0 cancel, 5 ones are 5, 5 5s are 25, 5 ones are 5, 5 4s are 20. So x is equal to 4. This is your answer. So what is the value of this blank position? That is 4. Okay? And please share this with your friend, and those who are not yet subscribed my channel, please subscribe to get these types of video. The next maths that are given in your 8C chapter, I have done it already in chapter 8B, the 2 method on ratios, that where actual number is given, from there how can we find the ratio, the actual values of 2 given ratios. And in another math, the 2 ratios are given, 2 or 3 ratios are given, and one of the ratios actual value is given, and we have to find out the another ratio's actual value. বুঝতে না পারলে রিওয়াইন্ড করো, ব্যাক করো, করে আবার সেটাকে দেখো, হয়ে যাবে। সমস্ত জিনিসই তার উপরে ডিপেন্ড করে দেওয়া রয়েছে। ওকে, here is another math from chapter 7C 3.1. That is 2947, 9 star 8 is divisible by 11. Find out the value of star. I think this is definitely coming on your exam. So we have to first know the divisibility rule of all the number from 2 to 11, at least 11. So 11 का divisibility rule क्या है? The digits, those who are in odd places, that is 8, 9, 4 and 2. 8, 9, 4, 2 means 17, 18, 21, 22. And the digits, those who are appears in the even places, that's are these star marks 7 and this 9. So 9 plus 7 plus star is equal to something. 9 plus 7, 16, and here some number is also there, so this number is greater than 16 also. But you know the rule first, that the rule says the digit in even places, sum of the digit in even places and the sum of the digit in odd places. After finding this sum, if the difference is 0 or divisible by 11, means multiple of 11, then we can say the given number is divisible by 11. Got it? So the odd places sum is 23 and the even places sum is 16. So from these two number we have to find out the difference is 0 or multiplied of 11. Multiple of 11. So how can we find? So these 16s have to be 23. So 23 करने के लिए 16 के साथ क्या ऐड करना पड़ेगा? 16 plus 7. If we add 16 plus 7, then we get 23. After doing this, subtract these two, even places sum and odd places sum. 23 minus 23 is equal to 0, and that satisfied the divisibility rule of 11, that this subtraction is either 0 or multiple of 11. Then we can definitely say the given number is divisible by 11. So here we find out the value of star. The value of star is what? The value of star is 7, because if we add 7 with this 16, means 9 plus 7 16, plus 7 we find 23. So subtract of these two, we get 0. If there is another doubt for another number where 0 is not there, there is a multiple of 11, and you not understood that type of problem, you can definitely comment on my videos. Linear equation in one variable, that we have to find out the value of x from a given equation. So before starting this linear equation, there is a small chapter, that is 13, chapter number 13, which is very much conceptual. Here concept is main. Let's do that. Chapter 13C, question number 10. I know you all know what is monomial, binomial, trinomial, etc. Monomial, mono means one, the equation in which there is one variable, or you can say constant. There is a two type of constant. Just not haphazardly doing that. If there is one term, you can say this is a monomial, because there is one term. If there is two term, you can say binomial. If there is three term, you can say this is trinomial. If there are more than three terms, this is polynomial. Now how can we find out the degrees of polynomial that are asked in your question number 11? Look very carefully, definitely come in your exam, and if there is oral in your annual, so this is definitely come in your exam. How can we find out the degree? In question number 11.4, they given 5p cube plus 7p to the power 5. So what is the degree of this trinomial? Because we find that there is three terms, that is p square, p cube and p5. So this is a trinomial. So what is the degree of this given polynomial? So what is the degree? How can we find out the degree? Very easy. The greatest power in your equation, the greatest power that is in your equation is the degree of your following equation. Means here the greatest power is 5. In this given equation, the greatest power is 5. So the degree of this equation is 5. It's very easy, but here is a trick in the next questions, that is question number 5. 4. Degree of this following equation. Look very carefully. If there is integer given and they find out the degree of this equation, then the degree of this equation is 0. If there is only one integer and there is no power given, then you have to write the degree is 0. The next one, question number 7. A square b plus a cube b square plus 2ab. In this equation, what is the degree? So after doing these two math, we can easily say the degree of this equation is 3, but galat hai. This is the trick. This equation doesn't have the degree 3. Why? Because we see that here is 3 present, but there is also b also present, also multiplied with a. So this type of equation, so the degree of the equation is 3 plus 2, that means 5. 5 is the required degree of this given polynomial. Look it very carefully. 5, 3 এখানে রয়েছে, সবচাইতে বড় ডিগ্রি হচ্ছে 3, কিন্তু 3 এর যে 3 ডিগ্রিটা কার না, এর পাওয়ার রয়েছে 3, কিন্তু এর সাথে তো আরেকটা মাল্টিপ্লাইড আকারে b রয়েছে, তাই এখানে এই দুটো ডিগ্রিকে মানে দুটো পাওয়ারকেই আমাদের অ্যাজিউম করতে হবে। So the degree of this given polynomial is 3 plus 2 means 5. Okay. Next, chapter 15c. Question number 14. Chapter 15c. Question number 14. 5 minus 3 minus x is equal to minus 6. So linear equation, in this type of question we have to find out the value of x. 5, here minus is given, so no number is given there, means here is 1 is present, so minus 1 into 3 minus x. So minus 1 into 3 minus x, what we will find, minus 1 into 3, that means minus 3, minus minus plus x. So we can easily write here minus 3 plus x minus 1 into 3, that means minus 3, minus minus plus 1 into x means x. Now x is equal to minus 6, this 5 comes here by changing its sign, and this minus 3 comes here by changing its sign, is equal to minus 6 minus 5 means minus 11 plus 3. Which one is greater? This one is greater. What is its sign? Minus. Put minus and subtract. So minus 8 is your answer. You can do it also here in another process. 5 in the next line you can write 5 minus 3 means 2 plus x is equal to minus 6. So x is equal to minus 6. This plus 2 comes here by changing its sign, minus 8. Which one you like most? Comment me. Next, question number 20 from the same chapter, that is 3x minus 40 is equal to half of x plus 35. Linear equation. What is linear equation? Linear equation means you have to put all the x in your one side and put all the other integers in your one side by changing their sign and finding out the process that you learn in your 5th standard. So here these two are x related terms. So 3x, this is plus half of x. When it comes in left side, it will change its sign and becomes minus half of x. Write this 35 first here, then this 40 change its sign, comes in right side. So here is a fractional subtraction. कुछ नहीं है इधर, means here is 1 present. So 1 and 2 LCM fraction by LCM is 2. So 3x, this 2 divided by 1 means 2 minus 1x into 2 divided by 2 means 1. 35 plus 40, 75. This is 6x minus 1x upon 2 is equal to 75. 5x upon 2 is equal to 75. Now we have to cross multiply it because there is no plus or minus related term. These two terms are in multiplication or divisional form. So here minus 1 is present. Now cross multiply these two. 5x into 1 is equal to 75 into 2. So 5x into 1 means 5x. 75 into 2 means 150. So x is equal to 150 upon 5, because this 5 in multiplication form, when it changes sign, comes in the denominator part, means divide. So 5 1 times, 5 3 0, 30 times. So the answer is 30. After a lot of practice, you can vanish 2 or 3 more lines here, but you have to practice more and more. Then you will get by observing this term. Question number 21, ICSE class 6 annual examination for you only. 5x minus 4 minus of 1 is equal to minus of 7x plus 3. So just notice it very carefully. 5 into x minus 4 means 5x minus 5 into 4 means 20. This is minus 1. Here is minus 7x plus 3. Now what is the rule? That we have to arrange all the x's in one side and all the integers in another side. So by changing their sign. 5x, here 5x, so write down 5x first here. Now what is the x? Minus 7x, so minus 7x comes here. By changing its sign, that is plus 7x is equal to, these 3 write down first. Now this minus 20 comes here, plus 20, and this one is plus 1. So this is 12x and this is 24. So x is equal to 24 upon 12. 1 times, 2 times. So 2 is your answer. Thank you. Now the toughest chapter from your annual syllabus, that is 15D. But before starting this, I want to say you something, that this type of math you will do very easily when you are very aware of the previous chapter, means the basis, that are fundamental concepts and the fundamental operations that are completed in my offline batches. If you are interested to do the chapters, you can comment on my videos or text me or WhatsApp, whichever you like. So chapter 15D. Chapter 15D. A number increased by 17 gives 26. Find the number. Chapter 15D, question number 1. Look your book very carefully. Number increased by, in this type of question we have to assume something. Let the number that we have to find out, let the number be x. On the second line we can write ATQ, means according to the question we have to write the number increased by 17, means this number increased by 17 means इसमें 17 ऐड करना पड़ेगा, increased by 17 means ऐड करना पड़ेगा. If they says that decreased by 17, then we have to decrease, means minus 17. And what is the result? The result gives 26. Now this is very easy. So x is equal to 26. This 17 appears here, minus 17. This is 9. And there is another trick to check your answer. You don't have to look your back of your book to find out the answer. Is it correct or not? How can we do this? X is equal to 9 and there the equation x plus 17 is equal to 26. Put the value of x in this equation. If these two sides are equal, then you can say yes, my math is correct. That means x means 9 plus 17, that is 26. So two sides are equal and your math is okay. Now the next one, a number is divided by 5 is 8. Find this number. Question number 4. Question number 4. This is question number 1. A number is divided by 5. Also let the number is x. So according to the question, the number is divided by 5. Means this number divided by 5 gives you 8. Sorry. So x means no addition or subtraction is here. So we have to cross multiply these two sections by assuming 1 is here. So x into 1 means x and 8 into 5 means 40. And last, because this is word problem, so we have to write the answer here. Therefore, the number is, find this number, the number is, raising your hands friends. अब तुम समझ सकते हो तो लाइक जरूर देना. Question number 6. 1/2 of a number means the number is, we have to find out the number, let the number be x. Now this says 1/2 of a number. First you have to write let the number be x. Next, according to the question, 1/2 of a number means 1/2 of x is added with 1/3 of it, means 1/3 of x gives you 25. Now find out the value. That is 1/2 of means x by 2. 1 of means into, so 1 into x means x by 2 plus x upon 3 is equal to 25. Taking their LCM 2, 3, that is 6. LCM of 2, 3, 6. That means we have goes there 3x and here is 2x is equal to 25. That means 5x by 6 is equal to 25. That means 5. Now cross multiplied. So 5x into 1 means 5x. 25 into 6 means 150. So x is equal to 150 upon 5. 1 times 30 is your required answer. I hope you will definitely enjoy this session, and if you like this type of session to watch more times, you have to comment in my videos. Okay? And there is another or 2 math. There is another 2 math for your annual examination. Before doing your examination in the morning, you have to watch this video very carefully, pause it, take screenshot as many times as you can, and crack your exam. Question number 9. Question number 9. আর লিখতে পারছি না, লেখা এবার চলে আসবে. If you guys like it, I promise you that these questions appears here in digital form. Rani is 8 years older than Sweta and the sum of their age is 26. Find their ages. So in this type of question, what we have to assume, Rani is 8 years older than Sweta. So we have to assume the age of Sweta, that is x. If we assume it x, then we can easily take Rani's age, that is 8 years more, means x plus 8 in equational form. See it. You have to first write let Sweta's age be x. So Rani's age कितना होगा? 8 years more than x. That means x plus 8. Now the statement says us that sum of these two age means Sweta's Rani's age is 26. So sum of these two age means Sweta's age plus Rani's age, that is 26. So this is very easily we can do it. So 2x plus 8 is equal to 26. Watch it very carefully. There is one step jump in this math because we are at the ending of the videos. So, and we are after 1 month we are in class 7. So we have to manage some lines to do more maths in our exam. So x is equal to, what we have to write? 26 minus 8. That means 18 by 2. That means 9. अगर दिक्कत हो रहा तो मैं फिर से समझ रहा हूं. That 2x is equal to 26. This 8 comes here. 2x is equal to 26 minus 8. That means 2x is equal to 18. Now x is equal to 18 upon 2. That means 9. So 2 lines are missing there, means you are one level up. I hope you enjoy it. So what are the ages? So x, what is x? Sweta's age. So Sweta's age, you have to write Sweta's age is 9. And what is Rani's age? That is x plus 9. What is the value of x? That is 9 plus 8. That means 17. Are my answers are correct? By checking it. Sum of their age is 26. So 17 plus 9, that is 26. So my math is consecutive number is 120. The sum of 3 consecutive number is 123. Find the numbers. So 3 consecutive number means 1, 2, 3. These are consecutives. Say 4, 5, 6 are consecutive. 11, 12, 13 are consecutive. মানে পর পর যারা আছে তাদেরকে কনসিকিউটিভ বলা হয়. সো 3 consecutive numbers are, we have to assume first. Let first number be x, second number be x plus 1, third number be x plus 2. Why we are writing this type of 1 plus 2 plus and see x here, just assume the value of x is 1. Suppose we take these 3 numbers 1, 2, 3 and x is equal to 1. So 2 means, here put the value of x, means 1 plus 1, that is 2. Here 1 plus 2, that is 3. So my conditions are satisfied. That's why the consecutive numbers are taken as x, x plus 1 and x plus 2. Now according to the question, sum of these 3 means x plus 1 plus x plus 2 is 123. From here we have to find out the value of x. X plus x plus x, these 3 are like terms are added together. 3x plus 2 plus 1, that is 3, is equal to 123. So again in one step, x is equal to 123. This 3 goes here, minus 3. दिमाग में करना पड़ेगा इसको. 123 minus 3, that is 120. On the next line, this 3 comes here. So 40. So x is equal to 40. So what are the numbers? At the end of your page, you have to write the numbers are. What are the numbers? X, that is 40. The next one, x plus 1, means 40 plus 1, 41. 40 plus 2, that is 42. And check the answer by yourself. Sum of these 3 is 123 and your answer is definitely correct. I wish all of you will give your exam very properly after watching my videos. And if you enjoy this video, you have to definitely like this and don't forget to share it with your friends and subscribe my channel to get the notification of this kind of videos earlier than others. Good night friends. Thank you.